The transfer portal has officially opened, and it is already wild in college football. And we're going to have you covered when it comes to all news and rumors relating to the portal. So go down and subscribe to the channel. And if you are a new sub, go type me down in the comment section. Welcome into College Football Now. I am Will Scott. It is Monday, December 5th, which means the transfer portal is officially open, and we already have some notable names that have entered the portal. Let's break down these different windows here because this is something new. Basically, college coaches were complaining that, their players could leave at any time, and that was just creating a lot of chaos within the sport. So the NCAA installed these windows, and players can enter the portal within these windows, the first one being December 5th to January 18th, the second window being May 1st to May 15th, but they don't have to commit in those windows. They just have to enter the portal, then they can talk to different schools. Last year, though, only 38% of all players that enter the portal found homes, but that is not changing the number of players we're seeing enter the portal this year. In fact, might be even more players that have entered the portal here on the first day at least. Who do you think is the best quarterback in the portal? We're going to talk about some QBs here in a second, but a lot of quarterbacks have entered the portal, starting quarterbacks looking for a new home. Let's talk about some of the most notable names here at the QB position that have entered the transfer portal. We begin with Hank Bachmeier. This might be one of the more underrated guys in the portal, quarterback from Boise State. He's really good. UCLA's name to watch there. Drew Pyne, the quarterback from Notre Dame. He's obviously a big name as well. Luke Altmyer, QB for Ole Miss, back up this season. He's gonna want to be a starter somewhere. Hudson Card was the backup at Texas, filled in for Quinn Ewers for a couple of games, went 2-1 as the starter. And then I really like Jeff Sims. You're talking about a dual-threat guy that's probably going to get a lot of interest, the quarterback from Georgia Tech. I think if Anthony Richardson declares for the draft, Florida makes a lot of sense for Jeff Sims. So Bachmeier, Pyne, Altmyer, Card, and Sims is certainly some names to watch here that have already entered the portal. We heard that Bachmeier was going to enter last week. Now that is official. Same goes for Hudson Card. Today's show is sponsored by Fetch. It is super easy to use. You can add the free app on the App Store, and it lets you earn rewards on literally anything you buy. Scan any physical receipt or e-receipt, and you will earn points for your purchases. And the process only takes seconds. You don't have to worry about where the receipt is from or what's on it. So let me show you how simple it is. Take a look at this video. All you do is open up the Fetch app, press the orange camera button, and snap a photo of your receipt, and then hit submit, and you'll see that confetti popping here in a second. But that is how you do it. Simple process. You can click the e-receipts function to get rewarded for your Amazon purchase or other online shopping by syncing your email account, and then redeem those points for gift cards to your favorite stores. Amazon, Starbucks. I redeemed a Starbucks gift card yesterday, so it's really cool how that goes down, but it's available on iPhone and Android. Use our link, chatsports.com/fetch. Enter promo code chat to sign up for 5,000 bonus points. That deal's only available for limited time. Go and take advantage of it, but that is in the comments and the description of this video, the link and the promo code. Go take advantage and download the app. Going back to the quarterbacks, Jacolby Criswell, the QB, backup QB at UNC, he's in. Devin Leary is into the portal. That is an interesting name. Graham Mertz, Haynes King, who started at quarterback to begin the year for A&M. That is not how he ended the season. And then also, this might be the biggest name that has entered the portal here, but you got DJ Uiagalelei that has entered the portal, the quarterback from Clemson. It looks like Cade Klubnik's going to be the guy there going forward, so DJ is in the portal. Let's talk about Leary first, though. This is what he did this season before he got hurt. And NC State was a contender in the ACC before this guy went down. After he went down, they were not nearly as good. So Leary moving on after a very successful career at NC State. He's going to get a lot of interest. So is DJ Uiagalelei. And the reason for that is just because of the raw talent this guy has. I thought he's kind of disappointing at Clemson when he took over for Trevor Lawrence. There was a lot of expectations. I don't think he lived up to those expectations. Put up some decent numbers, but it was pretty clear, and I'm surprised they waited until Game 13 to go to Klubnik, but it was pretty clear that Klubnik was just the better option for Clemson. Keep in mind, they were about to lose to Syracuse. Klubnik comes in, leads them to a comeback there, but they ultimately lose 2 games and were not in the playoff conversation, but they did win the ACC championship. Give DJ a Madden rating. Scale it 1 to 99 down in the comment section. Go down, let me know. Producer Seeps was saying 84. I thought that was pretty generous. I'm somewhere in the 70s maybe. But, again, the raw talent, he's a former 5-star. He's going to get a lot of interest. A lot of other quarterbacks to discuss here. Kedon Slovis entered the portal. Talk about another guy that was a 5-star talent, I believe, that went to USC, then transferred to Pitt. A lot of expectations at Pitt. Was kind of disappointing. 10 touchdowns, 9 picks this year. Mikey Keene, the quarterback from UCF, and then Brennan Armstrong, the quarterback at Virginia, kind of struggled this year. But a name, I should say a school to watch for him, probably Syracuse, because his old offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach are at Syracuse right now. Nick Evers, backup quarterback for OU, and then Phil Jurkovec, the quarterback for Boston College as well, is in the transfer portal. He's really good when he's healthy. Problem is he struggled to stay healthy, especially this year. Mike Wright, the Vandy quarterback, they finished the year pretty strong with those 2 big wins. He's in the portal. Malik Hornsby, obviously Vandy before losing to Tennessee had those 2 big wins. Malik Hornsby, we saw him fill in for Jefferson against LSU. Deacon Hill, the quarterback at Wisconsin, so both Mertz and Hill entering the portal. Kyron Drones and then Jack Tuttle entering the portal. And I did want to mention this as well. Austin Reed, he's going to get some interest because he was second in the NCAA in passing yards this season, at least in FBS, 36 touchdowns, 10 interceptions on the year. He has entered the portal as well. Let's talk about some wide receivers. Theo Wease, wide receiver at OU, he's going to get a lot of interest because of his talent. Donovan Ollie, Chase Lane, Dijon, Stribling, and then Traeshon Holden, wide receiver from Alabama. He was second on BAMA in touchdowns this year with 6. Moving on to running backs, notable names: Kobe Pace, Carson Steele out of Ball State, Nathan Carter, the UConn running back, Byron Cardwell, the Oregon running back, and then Christian Turner, the running back from Wake Forest. Carson Steele, though, might be the best name in the portal that you've never heard of before. Over 1,500 rushing yards this season, 14 touchdowns, was 6th in the FBS in rushing yards. I really like Carson Steele. Kansas State is a name to watch here with Deuce Vaughn probably going to the draft. Where should Steele transfer? Go down in the comment section. Let me know. A lot of schools going to be interested in this name. Moving on to some defenders now. Denver Harris, the defensive back from Texas A&M. Harris, former 5-star. He's got 3 years of eligibility left. He was suspended after a locker room incident. Dontavius Nash, the defensive back from UNC. RaRa Dillworth, linebacker from UNC. Avery Helm, defensive back from the Florida Gators. And then Justin Wright. He's really good, over 100 tackles this season. The linebacker from Tulsa. And then Avery Helm, worth noting, he's a former 4-star from Texas, so maybe he'll want to go back home to the Lone Star State. Moving on to some more names here. Nadrian Desider, linebacker from Oklahoma State. Fentrell Cypress, the second corner from Virginia. Elijah Judy, one of the many Texas A&M players we've seen enter the portal. There's going to be more to come. Jayden Bellamy, the corner from Notre Dame, and then Jalen Johnson, the defensive back here from Ohio State. He actually just announced that he's entering the portal a few moments ago, so we added him on this list here. But those guys all expected to get a lot of interest here. Who do you think is the best player in the portal? Not quarterback, not defender, but just best overall player Go down in the comments section. Let me know. Probably not the best player in the portal, but one of the biggest names that entered the portal was Cade McNamara, the former starting quarterback at Michigan, led the Wolverines to the college football playoff last season. He has entered the portal, obviously, and he is officially committed to Iowa, so he is going to the Iowa Hawkeyes. They really needed some help on offense. Cade McNamara is on the way.